my goodness. Well, I was asking, what about all things 45 today? All things Trump. What's going on? Of course, the main thing is about protection, the direction of protection, trying to insulate himself as much as possible through what? The big money grift. Most of the cards coming out are about financial and his daily life, okay? Financial and the daily life. Lots of pentacles in this time. Financial, daily life, his loss, his supporters, who he can grift, what he can get away with, the nightmare scenario that's taking place. It's his usual drama. So we'll go ahead and look into this. Going into it, we have his talking about the imprisonment, that they're coming after him. And so he's trying to, yet again, as usual, on his Lie Central channel, which he wants to call Truth Social, but it's Lie Central, creating a new storyline about the arrest and the impending things that are coming down for him, because above it we have his stability when it comes to financial and hit the life in which he's been accustomed, and the foundation is loss, facing loss though. So he's worried about imprisonment possibly coming, and trying to create a storyline about his losses, and about, of course, creating more money. It's always about the grift. How can I use this to gain more money? So what we have now is high honors to who? To those he can bilk out of money, to those that are MAGA supporters. Those that are above it are supporting him because what? He doesn't like the harvest that's coming. And he's also trying to get more money, more money, more money. As always, the whole thing is about the latest grift. How can he use it? So anybody that's donating, he's going to put them on a pedestal, high honors. You guys are so fabulous. You're the most wonderful people, etc. Excuse me. So at the center of it, as usual, the theft. He's trying to control the theft, the grifting, because above it we have what? Give me money, give me money. And he's trying to get it from who? The poor. Okay, as usual. What's underneath of it? His ideations for the grift. The people he's got on the hook, so that he can what? Steal more. He wants to control the theft. He's a thief. He's a con man. Okay? It's all about more money, the big grift. Now the challenge is the adjudication. Judgment's coming down. And the women involved. Now, this could be his lawyers. He's got the woman lawyers. It could be Stormy Daniels. It could be Fani Willis. But it's revolving around the courts and what he's trying to get away with, as usual, and how he's trying to work it. What's coming down the pike. Okay? What's the takeaway of this? Okay. Now he's getting women lawyer. He tries to bamboozle. And we have the other women that he can't bamboozle, which he gets very irritated about. The clarification is about those he's involved with, the supporters and the path forward. Above it, we have the nightmare scenarios with him under a lot of pressure, a lot of nightmares, and feeling like he's out in the cold, that it's not going to go well for him. So yeah, he's trying to protect himself, trying to insulate himself, trying to put out more storylines of the boo-hoo, boo-hoo, the wine as usual. Every day we've got the new wine, the same wine and drama daily. So we're going to go through this real quick. So the overall story in it is imprisonment, trying to create a new story, giving high honors to those that are supporting him, again trying to control another grift, worried about the judgments coming and the women involved in all of this, and trying to figure out a path forward that he can con more people that are still supporting him. Okay, so going into it, we need the overarching. The overarching thing is one major arcana, just his dark, dismal self. Okay? It's all about him, his grift, the people he's got chained to him in the MAGA crowd. Okay? It's about his being able to continue to manipulate these people. Okay? Because going into it, he's got his lifestyle that he doesn't want to lose. We have the seeds that planted there now, that harvest is coming due, and he doesn't like it. It's not what he wanted. He's still trying to grift money, still working on this, but he is ultimately feeling out in the cold. Okay? He is losing supporters. I think he's losing the main mega donors, and now he's just having to grift from the lower class people that don't have much money, but he's going to continue to try to grift this as long as he can. Because why? He's facing loss, so he needs to have those rallying for him. And ultimately, he's still trying to get away with things, but that has brought in its wake this nightmare scenario that he can't get away from. So it doesn't matter how much he's trying to grift these things. It's going to court. These cases are coming up, and he's going to have to deal with the consequences of it. And so that is what's fueling him, as usual, how to protect himself, how to insulate himself. What's a new storyline I can put out? Because his storylines are all what? The same wine, the same thing. It's just repeat, repeat, repeat. And that's it. What kind of a new story is he going to try to create? He can't. So it's just the same old poor me saga. I'm being so vilified. I'm the most fabulous person on planet Earth, and since I'm so fabulous, they're all after me. I mean, this is the usual narcissistic thing. Okay? Now there's another narcissist that I've dealt with and had them trolling my site for some time. They're still on the same thing. They insert themselves into things that have nothing to do with them, claim that people are attacking them and people have nothing to do with them. It's all their imagination. And then they go after these people. It's just like, oh my God. It's the mentality of the narcissist. They're always on the attack for others, but they're always playing the victim, when they're the ones that are the victimizers, ultimately, always. Okay? So what are you going to do? It's that drama that they have going, paranoia, drama. They don't see their actions in any of it. Okay? And they are so abused, and yet they're the ones that are always the abusers. So that's what's going on in all things Trump today. Still trying to figure out the next grift. It's about getting money, and it's about keeping the lifestyle to which he's accustomed, which he is so afraid he's going to lose, because ultimately he sees prison. Okay? Going into it, he sees prison, so he keeps trying to create some, what is it, Jelly Conway's alternative facts, okay? Which is nothing but another lie, okay? Another spin saga, another fractured fairy tale of grimness. So that's what's going on. He's just caught up in the grift, trying to control another grift. How can I do this? Because, let's face it, he's hemorrhaging money. How many lawyers does he have? How many cases that are going on? And I don't think these lawyers are going to just continue to do it and expect him to pay the bill later, okay? So he is hemorrhaging money and just about to lose everything, okay? So we'll have to watch how this plays out. But, yeah, he is not living a happy life today. I can tell you that. That's for sure. He is not in a happy mood today. So hold on a minute. His internal dialogue is not happy. Trying to prop himself up. Yeah, he's trying to be ever the merchant, seeing what he can sell, trying to strengthen, prop himself up, and he's going to continue to go out there and spout his nonsense. So it's the continued saga. Keeps trying to prop himself up. I'm sure he still has those around him that always have to tell him, oh, you're so fabulous, you're so wonderful, you're just the greatest thing on planet Earth, okay? And, of course, he has to pay well for that. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and we'll just see what's coming down. But same old shtick today. Thanks for tuning in.